Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here with another Pokemon Showdown Live. Of course, this is the next part of the PU Road to Top 10. Thank you everybody for all the support on the previous episodes. Got a few Pokemon here that people have been asking for me to use. I've actually been thinking about switching up the Dodrio as well because there has been so many comments. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, not ridiculous, but like it's crazy that there's so many of them that say Mirror Move, Z Mirror Move Dodrio. So I might change the Dodrio that is actually on this build to that mid-episode. We'll see. But today we are using Trick Room in the Road Top 10. Let's see how it does. I'll see you guys in team preview in a second. So as I mentioned, today we are using Trick Room offense. I believe I mentioned that in the introduction. And of course we are starting off with Crabominable. This thing is an absolute threat under Trick Room. Honestly, its offensive typing is incredible. Ice plus fighting is really tough to switch into. Couple that with nice coverage from moves like Thunder Punch and Earthquake. It's Brave Nature, so it can outspeed everything on the Trick Room. For the most part, it's very slow. And excited to use it. Really wish this Pokemon was faster. For real, it would be a lot better if it was. Next up, we have Drampa. Choice Specs Drampa. We're going to be dropping some Dracos once again. But we have Hyper Voice, Fire Blast, and Dragon Pulse. Just some standard Drampa. Quiet Nature again. Under Trick Room, hits like a nuke. Again, the old team does revolve around Trick Room, so we get it up and we either win right away because our Pokemon nuke everything, or we lose because we get outsped and lose to fast Pokemon. But we also have Mesprit as the next Pokemon right here. Mesprit provides a Stealth Rock and Trick Room support, Healing Wish support as well. I'm debating actually getting rid of Knockoff on this set and going with Psychic, just so it can actually help out a little bit more versus the fighting types in the tier, such as Girder and Primeape and Hitmonchan too. But we'll see as we keep going. Marowak is another Pokemon that does abuse the Trick Room right here. With the Thick Club, its attack is doubled, so we have Earthquake. Double Edge with Rock Head, we're not taking Recoil. Knockoff is great for knocking off your opponent's items, and obviously Swords Dance if you want to boost it just even higher. It's also our electric immunity on the team, being a ground type. Dusclops provides us with another Trick Room setter. Now, again, this moveset, I'm iffy about. Like, Trick Room, Toxic, Memento, Destiny Bond, just getting shut down by Taunt. Not that I fought much Taunt in the tier, though, to be fair. But I kind of like Pain Split, maybe, on one of those sets. Though Destiny Bond's obviously cool, because Dusclops is one of those mons that will always, like, live a hit. It's just that, what do I click? Do I click Toxic and then just wait until I get low enough to Destiny Bond? So, we'll see how this ends up going. I also spelled Pressure with, I think, one less S. So that's my bad right here. And last but not least, we do have Dodrio. And as I mentioned, I might change this to Z Mirror Move Dodrio because Z Mirror Move basically gives you +2 attack anyway. It's a Swords Dance, and it also can bounce back your opponent's move as a Z move. So depending on what happens, like pretty cool. Like bring it in, for example, let's say a random Pokemon used Earthquake. Let's say Aggron used Earthquake, right? I'd bring in Dodrio on the Earthquake, then I go for Z Mirror Move, and then I Z it, get +2, and go for Tectonic Rage. So pretty cool. But otherwise than that, it's Swords Dance, Titanium Z, All Out Pummeling, Jump Kick, Brave Bird, and Knockoff. Just gives us some speed on this otherwise slow team that revolves around Trick Room. But that is the team for today's episode. Let us get right into the battle. So we are fighting Rain to start it off. Rain's going to be interesting, obviously. Poliwrath and Ludicolo, giant threats. Dusclops can take a hit. Look at its Spadef stat, man. 529. Also, the fact that my Mesprit is Sassy Nature might make a difference. I didn't nickname the Crabominable Damage because that's what that is what the comment asked for, but I would have called it Demoglios or something because we about to get some Demoglios off. Look at his Crabominable switching, man. I'm going to click Ice Hammer and kill something. I'm going to click Close Combat and kill something. I absolutely love it. Anyway. Dodrio is also fantastic in this game, just in general. I might just use it to knock things early, but I do want to get my rocks up versus my opponent as well. This could be Scarf Mesprit, but I do like the idea of knocking it too, especially because he basically loses a mon to like Drampa's stabs in this. Michael Jordan. He basically loses a mon to Drampa's stabs in this, so I don't mind going for knockoff and getting some massive damage off on the Mesprit. It's actually cool that it ended up going for the I ended up revealing the Damp Rock, so that's actually going to be less turns of Rain here too, and I'll be able to go for the Trick Room as well this turn. So not only do I get up my rocks in return, also that was the only thing on my opponent's team that could probably take close combat. Now I don't even think it could switch into close combat after rocks. Goes Hard Life Art, And I think it's time. I got Healing Wish. I'm bringing out damage. It's time. I am clicking my Life Orb close combat. You might try and encore me there. Goes for knockoff. I don't think that matters, dude. This close combat is going to devour something. It's going to absolutely devour something. And I got a few more turns too. Go ahead and go Mesper. You'll easily be 2 KO'd. I could Ice Hammer here. Maybe I'll Ice Hammer here just because it'll still KO this and it'll knock out Mesper. Just so I don't have to waste an extra turn. Alright, well, I mean, gives me Life Art as well, so that's one of his priority range setters. I definitely take that. I just thought he'd go Mesprit, because Life Art still had a Damp Rock, presumably. Huh. Wonder how much you take from this CC. I think without Life Orb, it'd be a little bit closer than... Oh my gosh, he doubled. Bro, I don't know what he expected, Dramper or something, but gives me Sand Slash, so that's absolutely amazing. My rocks are going to be here to stay, and now my Hyper Voice is also going to be crazy. I could drop a Draco as well and get a kill too. So I have plenty of options here. If he goes Quagsire, I literally go Mesprit and set up my Trick Room again. If he goes Mesprit, I do the same thing. So it's the exact same scenario. I'm going to get in my Mesprit here, and every single time he sets a Brain, I literally reverse. Might go Poliwrath and try and set up in my face, but yeah, it's literally just a reverse thing. Like a Belly Drum type of set. Now, I think my best play is going hard Drampa, because if he does go for sub, Hyper Voice will kill him through the sub. It looks like this might be... I'm thinking this might be Z Belly Drum, but it could be sub Belly Drum as well. Either way, I can go for Hyper Voice here. There's the Belly Drum. Ooh! And I could drop a Draco to flex on him a little bit, but I'll just go for the Specs Hyper Voice and get my KOs. Drampa also resisted Waterfall, which I think was most likely he'd go for. Ice Punch would not be able to knock me out, and Brick Break is like, unfortunately, what Poliwrath has is fighting coverage. It doesn't have the Sewer Power or the low kick that it gets in Let's Go. Hopefully it does next generation if it's still there, but I'm going to blow back that Quagsire as well. Rain is gone, and I think my Drampa is just going to win. I kind of want to see it get Berserk though. I haven't never used Berserk. I've always used Sap Zipper with this Pokemon, but great. We got our first win relatively fast as well. Ended up being a 6-0, which is pretty crazy as well. I didn't expect that in this type of build. But then again, I think we did have the matchup in terms of, because it's offense versus offense, but Rain offense basically relies on being faster than every single Pokemon. And when you have somebody actually setting up a move that is the exact opposite of what you're doing, I think we have a little bit more than this as well. Just makes it harder, but I'll pause until we find another battle. I'll bear it back. Oh, nope. Woo, another Rain team. Lovely. All right. So this is really cool. Nice Rain plus Beartic. Enjoying the double Rain here. We're just going to get up our rocks and Mesprit early, break any potential sashes, and looks like my opponent loses every Pokemon to the combination of these two. Crabominable is going to pick up a kill. The biggest problem when using Crabominable, by the way, is finding a cool Crabominable image like to use. So not only do I typically look for one, certain artists I already can use because they've already given me permission in the past, but sometimes I gotta go and contact some of that. Hey, can I use this art in the thumbnail, bro? Please? That's how I be hitting people up. But like finding Crabominable art is just so tough. I end up using that same one every single time, that like Yeti one that they made. Corden, bro. Sorry, Blender hit me up. Just let him know I'm Corden. Call him after. Y'all almost hit 5K in 24 hours, which is ridiculous on that video. Like, we said that way because Blender wanted a day off from BO nights. Not because he didn't want to upload it, but because he was uploading a video today. He already uploaded a video today with Breloom, and obviously Breloom is part of the BO nights. You know, he's a BO Pokemon, so eventually y'all would have seen it. But I'm actually looking at this video right here, and it's in 20 hours. It's already at 4.3K likes. So that's like I said, we raised the like goal in the hopes that it wouldn't be met to give Blender a day off, but if it was met, it'd be like, damn. And then I just obviously upload. But leads off of Volbeat. Volbeat gets Encore. It does get defogged too. I'm still a fan of getting up my rocks here and kind of just picking a Pokemon with Drampa. I legitimately think that's what I do. I get on my rocks and I pick a Pokemon with Drampa. All my Pokemon live hits from every single one of my opponent's Pokemon, so I'm not as worried. I guess it could be defog Volbeat. It doesn't learn taunt. It looks really interesting, shiny. I've never seen a shiny Volbeat. Like, ever. I've seen shiny Illumise. I mean, that's literally Illumise's color. So I'm assuming shiny Illumise. Yeah, it looks like Volbeat. I thought that would work. I thought because we're on Showdown, like I could type anything and it'll work. Like to be honest, I'd be like /order burger, and you know it should come up with a burger. This is just how advanced Showdown is these days. But anyway, didn't even ask me for my size or anything. Send a message with order, so like type /order. All right, so goes for Thunder Wave. Don't really care too much. I'm gonna get a Marowak here and just start clicking buttons. Yeah, go ahead and encore me, buddy. I am a little bit worried about Oricorio, but having Scarf Dojo is gonna help it be a lot easier. And I can just click the Rockhead Double Edge. Obviously, the Ludicolo is a problem, but I'm pretty sure my Dusclops will live literally every hit. And if I get rid of the Pokemon that carries a Damp Rock on the team, which is looking like this one, I don't think anything else will run Damp Rock. It'd be great. Actually, maybe I should knock off and then Trick Room. Let me do that instead. I'm gonna knock off first, because I can kill this thing with Double Edge, I'm pretty sure. But knocking off gives me a turn to set up Trick Room in his face, and then get him Marowak again and mess him up. So yeah, we're gonna click knock off here, because Marowak kills everything. Double Edge would kill Ludicolo, Earthquake for Amistar, Beartic, and Quillfish, and then knock off for Oricorio, bro. I don't even care if you're Z Oricorio, it's knocking you out. That's it. The only thing I have to worry about is allowing the Amistar to Shell Smash in something's face, which I never will. I'll never allow it to Shell Smash in something's face, because basically if I did, I'm getting up Trick Room now, but basically if I do, it can beat me. Like if it's Zmon, if it's Shell Smash plus Walterium Z on the rain, it will knock out Dusclops. So we'll Trick Room here. That's a Fizz Death Volbeat, by the way. It took nothing from knockoff, but I'm still fairly confident. Double Edge is stronger. What are you doing? There you go. And I get in big Marowak. Got the rocks up. You can't encore me, dude. You're going to throw this away. And then Marowak is going to knock you out with Double Edge. And then for 2 more turns, this boy is going to wreak havoc. He is going to wreak havoc. Bro, you can do this all you want and double it to Oricorio Sensu. I do not care. I don't. Give me this Pokemon. This Mon is legitimately hard to switch into besides my Drampa. So go ahead and go right back on to Quillfish. That's fine. That does so much. Oh, this is another Damp Rocker. I think I'm a fan of going Drampa here and just clicking Dragon Pulse. Spikes plus Destiny Bond, I could see that too being a thing. But what is this? Like he sets up the rain, right? You either pick the KO on me or you set up the rain. Surprised he's using a support Quillfish. Oh no, he clicked the wrong move, bro. This is Specs Dragon Pulse. Like nothing on my opponent's team can knock me out in one hit. Besides maybe Beartic. Maybe Beartic. But that's not Beartic. It's going to be able to get out of the rain too. But then Ice Beam is not going to knock me out. And it's going to put me in Berserk range too. There's a crit. Didn't freeze me. I get my even higher special attack. As long as I make it so my opponent cannot Shell Smash, which is what he's trying to do here, I'm good. And the only play I make is I go Dusclops. Trick Room plus Memento. Just Memento, because I want to get right out into my my Crabominable here. He actually Shell Smash again. Not that it matters, but I get in Crabominable now. I click Thunder Punch. That's going to Oko this. It's going to deal with you, and it'll probably knock out Beartic too, if we're being real. And, yep, just in case you try to double into that, go ahead and give me that. I have the all-out pummeling for Amistar, so that'll go down if it tries to Shell Smashes later. I still have Mesprit. Beartic can Aqua Jet me, but it's not going to do crap. That's a good chunk. Not going to lie. A big Crabominable going to get off this Demoglios right here. And Amistar is going to go down. I actually want to click Thunder Punch because I'm assuming he'll KO, but his best play is to click Shell Smash because Trick Room ends next turn. So, not bad. Hey, got us some nice dubs here. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. So, I'll pause until we find another battle, guys. We'll be right back. So, this is going to be an interesting game because I feel like I'm going to drop a Draco with Drampa and pick up a KO. Now, my opponent's a Alolan Persian, is a very scary elite. And so much so that I just want to lead off a Drampa and literally drop a Draco. Leads off a Jellicent. This is also a scary lead if it was Specs, but we're going to drop a Draco right now. By the way, I have some merch coming out next week. Yep, I'm so excited about it. It looks so good, man. It looks so good. It's also the 4-year anniversary of Drop a Draco now, so this month is the 4-year anniversary. So yeah, I'm gonna drop a Specs Draco here. The EO's gonna take like what, 80% almost? Yeah, almost 80%. Not bad. And that's great for Dodrio. So Dodrio is something I can endgame my opponent with. Definitely want to make the Mesprit play here. Obviously, Specs Jellicent's a little bit annoying. Goes for Discharge, though. I do value Rocks before... I do value Rocks a little bit before going for Trick Room immediately. Mainly because my opponent's Hazard Control is Servine. I'll knock you first. You're gonna defog anyway. Yeah, exactly. I'll knock you just in case your Choice Scarf or something. Violet, that's fine too. So I'm not Trick Room in your face. I go route to Drampa. Obviously my Drampa is not Sap Sipper, but my opponent doesn't know that. And without a Violet, I get to click Dragon Pulse now, and I 2 KO something on my opponent's team. Mesprit can still potentially set up a Trick Room later. Maybe. Anyway, show me your Dragon Pulse switchings. Is it Paralysis? I can still set up Rocks if need be, but Servine not being Survivor is cool. This Specs Dragon Pulse is going to hurt, man. I don't care what you got into. I don't care. Actually, you know what? I kind of do. I'm going to take advantage of this and get in my Mesprit here. Tank the close combat. Set up Stealth Rock and then Trick Room again. I don't think Rock Slide KOs me because I'm physically defensive. And again, setting up that rock, those rocks are going to be really nice too. Plus I can Healing Wish. So we're going to Trick Room up here. Healing Wish will also block the defog if he opts to go for a different time. Yeah, Leaf Storm should not knock me out. Does 32. There's a Leaf Storm, and I get to Healing Wish into my Drampa, block the defog, and get rid of Paralysis, and pick a Pokemon from my opponent's team right now with Dragon Pulse. Like, go ahead and give me something, buddy. You can save this Servine if you want, man. I don't know if it's worth it, but you know, he needs to save Mudsdale because Mudsdale is like his go-to. He doesn't save Servine though, so no ground resist at all. Combuskin probably gonna go for Protect here if it has it. I'm just gonna get in Marowak and click Earthquake. Yeah, I'm not worried about you at all. I'm sorry. Like even if you Z me, I'm max HP. Go ahead and go Mudsdale, bro. Oh my god, that damage is insane. I'm just gonna knock you so you can't do that again. Oh, your Earthquake did nothing. Beautiful. Get a Trick Room on you, but I think I get a Trick Room on anything else, so I'm gonna knock out the Mudsdale. Nothing on my opponent's team should be able to set up on, like I can safely just click Dragon Pulse now and I think I'll be able to kill everything. Maybe I should be a little bit more worried about you. Ice Beam is more than likely coming out here. Just gonna knock off Water Spout. Wow. Alright, well I'm gonna click Dragon Pulse and pick a KO. So give me a Pokemon. Again, I could drop a Draco, but I want to make sure that Combuskin can't come in safely on me. My Dusclops can Trick Room up. Basically, I have Crabominable to always beat Persian. Ooh, nice Berserk special attack raise, so you definitely dead now. I don't think that would have killed, even though it's offensive. And as long as I don't give him a setup, I'm good. Nice low kick. Get in Dusclops now. Trick him up in your face. I don't think Protect will run sub. I want to just make sure I have enough turns. I'm actually going to Toxic here first. Sick, he went Persian. What is this going to do to me? Is it going to taunt? Well, apparently not. You can go ahead and take my Dodrio from me. If you don't, though, I'm going to knock you out with my all-out pummeling in the next turn. Thank you very much. Go out to the boy. Click Close Combat. Close Combat's going to pick up my KO. Dude, it doesn't matter if you have Furco. I think he's, I'm pretty sure he's the other ability, though. Now, obviously, if he gets Double Protect, could be a little bit annoying. There's one. But did not get the Double Protect. We're going to be able to knock him out, and that's going to be GG. Beautiful. All right, so that went well. Loving Trick Room offense. As I mentioned, it's basically you win the game immediately or you probably lose really quickly. But we've been getting some decent matchups. This one was a little bit iffier. Obviously, Protect. That's why I want Toxic in my Dust class. Is basically, like, if I was him, I might have went for, like, SD or something. But what Toxic would have done is, after I Trick Roomed, he would have already been on the next turn after that. And I only needed Crabominable alive in order to beat Persian. Like, at the percentage is that. If it was defensive, then Dodrio plus Crabominable would have done damage anyway. But it's an offensive. I needed Crabominable. So, yeah. Pause it until you find another battle, my friends. We we got the rain dude again. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so this is gonna be interesting because he's definitely gonna adapt based on how he played before. I think I'm just gonna leave Dodrio this time and just click buttons. I think that's legitimately what I want to do. This is White Herb. I think everything on his team is Damp Rock, and then this everything else, and then this was not. I don't think he's gonna go the Volbeat lead versus me. I feel like he'd go something like Amistar, for instance, or like Quillfish, because Quillfish can taunt. Then again, Quillfish isn't the best taunter when it comes to Mesprit. I'm gonna go for Rocks regardless. Like, I'll go for Rocks and switch. If he leads Amistar, then yeah, it's threatening. I mean, I have Drepa. Drepa just still kills everything with Dragon Pulse. And I could drop a Draco as well if I want to nuke on something. I like, in the first matchup I thought it was a lot easier, but now I have to take into account the fact that my opponent's probably going to start adapting to it. So if I'm him, I lead off with something that threatens Mesprit immediately. I'm going to go Drampa because Drampa threatens everything on my opponent's team. Like, quite literally everything. If he goes the Volbeat route, I'll switch hard into Mesprit and get up my hazards. And from there, play a little bit around. Obviously, we already know that Marowak still has its way with my opponent's team too. I just need to make sure that Quillfish cannot live a Amistar can't live a hit, because a Shell Smash Amistar is very threatening. It could be Icium Beartic too. But then again, Aqua did a lot, man, to Crabominable. 40% on the range still seems like too much for just a Beartic. But it is a well-played Beartic, though, so what can I say? But yeah, I think Drampa gives me the best lead. If I'm him and the way I want to adjust, I'd go a Taunt Quillfish lead or even a Shell Smash Amistar lead on Mesprit and attempt to win turn 1. That's what I'd do. Or I time out. I guess I'd time out too. Time me out as an option. If you want to just give me some free points, I'll take those. Bruddy? Don't time out. What? Come on, man. You definitely have ways to adjust. Alright, I'm going to pause until you find another game, guys. I'll be right back. I mean, looks like this time we're both running the Trick Room. Now, I don't know how slow Wishy-Washy is, but I am scared. But yeah, this is definitely double Trick Room. How slow is Wishy-Washy? How slow is the other Wishy-Washy? Wishy-Washy. Why is that your name? Yeah, that's not the other way. Wishy-Washy, though. Sure. Shot slows the band one. 30. Damn. I might have lost, bros. Nah, Drempa's gonna eat a hit. But Hydro Pump and stuff, Crabominable cannot eat. Oh, I don't want to show my team. I don't want to show my team. No, I'm about to show my team. Sorry. Okay, good. I already played for the WBE, but I don't want to show you guys this week's team. So it's definitely going to be Trick Room, Carbink, plus friends. I mean, rocks are going to be invaluable in this. Like, that's just it. I'll knock off first. Mainly because I don't know what this Carbink wants to do, but I do want to break it sturdy, which would be pretty important. I like how my opponent has like the same approach as me. A bunch of good Pokemon under Trick Room, and then a bird, which I mean could still be good under Trick Room, I suppose. But like I have the same thing with my Dodrio, though my Dodrio has not really seen the light of day at all in this game. Anyway, we're gonna knock first. They sometimes run Magikarp, but the main thing is I don't care about the Mental Herb that he could have, but I want to get rid of his one of 2 Fairy types, right? Knock isn't going to do any type of damage at all, but also just breaking that sturdy is going to be very important. Shiny Carbink looks awesome, by the way. It looks absolutely amazing. Is he gonna get a Trick Room for me and then boom? Okay. So get a nice little knock crit there. I don't think there's a point in clicking Magic Coat, considering we're both going to get up rocks anyway. Lovely. And I'll just get a Marowak. My Marowak is dead. My Marowak is dead. And he has Healing Wish support for this thing too, so he's going to bring it back twice. Oh, this boy's Specs as well. Man, that's not good. Alright. That looks Specs. We're going to Ice Hammer here. It does one of two things. One, I don't think he's going to stay in. I think he's going to go Shiinotic. And two, it ensures that I'm slower after because of the speed drop. So, perfect. No! No! Not the sleep! I did that. I did that so I'd be slower. I don't even know if I'm slower, to be honest. I'm 54, but like in this one. Come on, brah. Ah, that's so bad for me. It's fine. All out pummeling. Like, this is going to get up Trick Room and stuff, but I could see Dodrio still winning outside of Trick Room. I'm going to keep clicking knockoff. I either get rid of a Specs on something, I get rid of Flame Orb on something, I don't care. Oh, yes, yes. Give me your wishy-washy. This boy looks Specs. Stop schooling. Yeah, it was Specs. Alright, cool. I'm going to Untrick Room and Healing Wish it. Healing Wish my Crab. So I can just click Thunder Punch and get a KO. And I think Crab wins. Nah, buddy. We're back. We're back, buddy. Crab is here. Y'all want to see some damage? I'll show you some damage. Give me this Pokemon. One. Oh, God. Okay, so the biggest threat, gone. Easily the biggest threat gone. Because if that thing got Healing Wished, ooh, it was a wrap. It was a wrap. I'm not, like, that literally killed everything. I'm about to get Beak Blasted. Oh, he has Brave Bird, most likely, right? Brave Bird makes a little bit more sense. Drapa's slower than everything. I can't kill this thing, though. I'm just gonna go Dusclops. Oh, it's just Drillpeck. Nice. A Toxic, just in case he goes Carbink. That Defog is fine too. I don't really care about that. Go off a nice little Toxic there. We're going to keep Toxic in here as well. Ursaring gets Toxic instead, which is awesome too. Crunch. I don't think I can risk Dodrio. I think if I get a Trick Room though, my Crabominable beats him, so... I should have went Dodrio. I mean, at the same time, can I just take this from you? Yeah, give me this mon. Hold on. Yeah, there you go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so you kill everything that's not... Basically, okay, I win. I go Crab on his Carbink. I close combat to weaken him, and then Drampa clicks Hyper Voice and beats everything, right? Yeah, that should be it. Drampa clicks Hyper Voice and kills it. That's if you even kill me with Moonblast. Ooh, reversing the damage. There's no way Drampa's gonna die, though. Also, I'm not gonna die with this. I don't care. Look at the suicidal Carbink. No. Yeah, I'm gonna win this game with my... The fact that the Toucannon isn't choiced in any sort of way helps. And also... I think I guarantee win by going Dodrio here. Because I Swords Dance in his face. He can't kill me. If he sets up a Trick Room, Drampa wins. Yep, there you go. Go ahead and do that, bro. I'm gonna drop a Draco on that Dramp. That's it. Bro, you better Z-fly me, buddy, because you're about to get all out pummeled. I'm gonna drop a Draco right now, boys. I'm ending it with a Draco, too. This is my signature move. I gotta drop a Draco. I can lose the game by doing this, by the way. But I gotta drop a Draco, man. This is my signature move. Alright. Like I said, we can lose the game by doing this, but I'm gonna do it. I live by the Draco, I die by the Draco. That's it. Brah! Pull up. That's it. Alright, good game. Alright, so we managed to beat Rain twice. I guess 3 times if you count the dude forfeiting. Managed to beat Rain twice. We beat an opposing Trick Room. We beat a balance of sorts. bulky offense, and yeah, it was a good one. We also managed to make it into the 1500s. If I'm not mistaken. Yep, we are 15-14, 26-2. I think that's a great place to end the episode. Thank everybody for watching. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Crabominable put in some work. I should have just won that game by clicking Hyper Voice, but honestly, like the way I was seeing it was, if it is Z, if it's Z, and if it's Z, and if my opponent, if Skystrike actually kills, I don't think it would have killed Drampa. I'll be real. I should have just Hyper Voice twice. That was it. Hyper Voice would have won me the game. But I wanted to win with a Draco. But yeah, of course, if you guys did enjoy, feel free to leave a like, subscribe. You guys can leave suggestions for other Pokemon. Why am I in the lobby? You guys can leave suggestions for other Pokemon you would like to see in the PU Road's top 10. Have a great one. Goodbye, my friends.